What's up, YouTube? This is Sea-Dog back with another review, and this time it's on the 2010 Hunt for the Decepticons Transformers. This is the Transformers Revenge of the Fallen subline. Hunt for the Decepticons Battle Blades Bumblebee. I have the Takara version. It's the gold-painted one, but that one is in the box, and this one is actually in great shape, and it's loose, so we'll just kind of go with this one. But let's check them out in packaging. In in car mode. But you can see the Camaro sign there. Camaro. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Got the nice painted wheels. And you got the tires are all kind of detailed out, which is cool. Camaro on both sides. Got the Camaro detailing on the grille and the lower bumper. The black stripes that they don't go on the top. His doors do open, so you can get his doors to open if you'd like. Mainly for transformation, but because you look in there, there's not really too much of car seats or anything, but you know, you can use it for display. So that's cool. Looking at the back, we got nice details on the back. Got the little Chevy sign there molded in, and the license plate. They could paint this car really cool. They probably would have done this in the movie Best line, but they had just done it in the movie Advanced line, the year 2014, and it also didn't fit in scale with the movie Best line. So they got the dual exhausts. Got all four translucent, actually it's 6 translucent windows. We have the smaller windows here as well. And those become the door wings in the movie. These flip down, and not now, they've always been there. They flip down and they're in the new Masterpiece mold. Which, by the way, I actually just ordered 2 movie Masterpiece Bumblebees last night. Leader Class Megatron from Takara Tomy, the Caliber Optimus Prime from Takara Tomy. All these are from Takara Tomy, by the way. Deluxe Squeaks, Hound Voyager, Steelbane Voyager, and Deluxe Slug. So yeah, and he rolls. He could roll better, but he does roll. Yeah. Rolls right along. I want to make a little bit of a statement here. This is the correct transformation for Leader Class Sentinel Prime. I just want to go over this real quick because I did a video, and the gimmick of that video was I picked up I got on my doorstep about a year ago, I got Sentinel Prime in fire truck mode. I bought a version. This one didn't come with his shield and his sword. I have the version with the shield and the sword in the box. Actually, it was out of the box. I found him last night. He's loose, but he does have his box. But that version did not come with instructions, and I never transformed it before. So when I did the Sentinel Prime video, I actually was the very first time, with no instructions, no picture or anything, I was transforming it just off whim. And the fact that I was able to figure it out with all the hands and the legs and everything was kind of amazed me, to be honest, because usually I have to look at instructions, or I'm used to looking at instructions. I don't know if I have to. I just do, so I don't break the toys. And I also forgot, I think, his wrist swivels. I don't think I mentioned that. Or no, it was his articulated hands. He has that so he can hold the shield. But this is the correct transformation, with these up on top. So, checking it out really quick here. That's what it looks like transformed. I mean, I think you're supposed to have some kind of space here in the middle, but I don't know. I mean, it was either that or you have it. I mean, yeah, they're probably just supposed to just kind of go together like that. But anyways, but that's how it is. And he can. But the thing is, I mean, you can also do it like this. You can use this double hinge thing and have it out like that. But that's too far. I don't know, maybe there's a way to go in the middle. I mean, you can, I guess you could set it in the middle. But once again, But you know what I mean. It's right. You fold these underneath there, and you do it like that, and that's how you do it. And I'm not sure why these. I mean, it's probably not. You know, you're supposed to be able to go there, and then his mouth is supposed to open up. It does. Anyways, so that's. I just wanted to show that off. All right, so getting back to Bumblebee. Another thing someone said was that the lighting was not that great. Please let me know if you think the lighting is good or bad. I am going to be improving the lighting as it is because I am going to get better lights, but I have to get a whole different setup for that. I can't even do it on this table. And I can't do anything closer because if I do anything closer, it'll all fall back. There's a whole bunch of space here because this is my only display in my... That's all I get for display, and I'd like to at least have some toys out. And I don't mind. But anyways, let's get to the transformation. So we want to start like Bumblebee always does, and you want to make sure to pull the doors out like this. And then, of course, like always, you separate this right here so we can pull up this. And it kind of tucks in. See, there's little tabs and those little notches, and you kind of line it up to get it back into a robot like that. So you just want to remove these like that, and then this whole thing will pop up from here, so you can get a fingernail under there if you can. It's a little bit tricky, especially when you don't have elbow room, but it does work. So you like that. Then you take this and you pop it like this, and this folds up like that, and then this folds up underneath later. But for now, we're just going to leave it like that. All right, now we're going to do the legs. So the legs are like any other Bumblebee, pretty much, with the kind of automorph feature. So you want to separate the tab here, like that. And then this can now rotate up. You rotate this back, and then you can just pull the leg out like that. You can pull the... See how you have to have it up at an angle? He kind of has to be kneeling because he's really tall. Like that. See his knees are at an angle, so you pull him down like such. Like this, and then like that. This comes up on a double hinge to become into the front. Like that. Okay. Same thing on this side. You want to unplug this. And then you just pull his foot down and then straighten out his knee. And then pull his leg down, just like so. Pull these to the front on that double hinge. That's really stiff. This whole toy is really stiff, which is not a bad thing. And you organize his feet with the little gimmick things, or not gimmick, the little piston things there, and then you separate his feet like that. There's like a little swivel. Alright. Moving this up, kind of getting some more room here. Alright, so then we want to take the wheels and you just pull them aside. Kind of like Human Alliance Bumblebee, if anyone has that. Just like that and like that. And this whole part in here is you have to fit it in just like that. So when you put it back in, you're going to put it in just like this and fold the hands down like that. You pull this up, and then this flips up on a hinge. Kind of pull. Oh yeah, you pull this out, and then this. Then, like I showed you before, didn't realize it already went back. And then you pull the arm up like that. Then you can work it around. Same thing on this side. Pull that. Pull this out, and open this, and pull up his shoulders. And this thing loves to pull out when you're transforming it. Alright, you open up the doors again, and we want to pull this up. You're going to want to take this part right here, and you push it in, so you can get the Or maybe do you push it in? Well, first you gotta flip this part down. Actually, I think you want it pushed up. You want to push it up, and then you just kind of fit the head through, and you pull this whole assembly down. And then these two holes right there go into these two tabs right there and there. Just tab it together, tabs nicely together like that. Just starting to get everything worked out here. Of course, this thing keeps popping. I also have one of these in the box. And then you rotate this like that to give them the correct arm kibble. Same thing on this side. This is a pretty cool toy. I mean, this is good engineering. It was considered too tall, though. And I'll show you what I mean when I'm done. Then you take this and you fold this down in the bottom like that. And then you can put it back there like that. It just stays. And we're almost done. Then you got these, and you flip this up, and then you twist it in like that. Pull it out, and then twist it. So you get kind of like that Bumblebee chest design. And pull out his fist, and his thumb will articulate a little bit, so you can open up his hands. And then you just get them all cleaned up and looking good, and we'll get him here in film or in camera. And there he is in robot mode, all standing up. And you pull these all the way up. You want to make sure that the hinges are all the way up, so you don't want them sagging, because then his arms look like that. So you pull these up, so then you can use the ball joint and it won't get in the way. He has a bicep swivel at the elbow, pretty good, nice, about 100-degree bend at the elbow. He has outward hinge that goes all the way up like that. He has that thumb joint and hinge joint at the hand. He has a ball jointed neck. You can look down and up, and of course it will swivel and tilt. He also has the same thing on this side. He has one thing about this toy is it has those gorilla arms. That's what they call them, like that, instead of like this with the fist rotate. There's no arm, no wrist swivel. Nothing. He's got a waist swivel, so that was cool. His legs will go way up, way back, way out, full Von Dom there. He's got a upper thigh swivel, which is not always so common on Bumblebee Deluxe toys back in the day. He's got a nice deep knee bend. He has front to back ankles, and no ankle tilts back then. Before they kind of really got into ankle tilts. And let me see if I can get this. I guess that's how it is, huh? And he's got a couple gimmicks. So you push this button right there, and then this comes out, and then you can flip out his axe, which in my opinion looks backwards, but same thing on this side, except for this is different. It's manual. You flip this open, you flip this around, you put his hand in, flip this around to the cannon mode, close this back up, and whoops, and that creates his arm cannon from the movies. I think that's right, is it right? Let me see what's going on here. Yeah, I think that's just the way it's supposed to be. Yeah, you just hook that in like that. Boom. And then he's got that. Let's see if we can get you on focused. There we go. I'm using a little bit of a different. He's got the articulation here, and you can always close this back up. And you can also, if you want, you can always switch this around. You have to unscrew it right back here somewhere, right there, I think, and there, and you would just switch it around and hope that you don't mess the springs up. You have to be good with that kind of stuff. He also has one more gimmick, that you can pull down his battle mask. So what you do is you hold the head still, and you kind of lift up. It's a little bit tricky with no elbow room, but it does come. Hold on a second, guys. Let's just, it's going to be easier this way anyway. So you want to get a good grip on it. Oh, this one's tight, but I haven't done it in a while. This thing's been in storage for a while. And you just pull it down like that. It does work. It works no problem if you're not. But that's pretty much my review. There's his battle mask. It looks pretty good with it. These will always get, like, unaligned if you're messing with it. But he's really cool. You can slide it back up. Looking at a close-up of his head sculpt. Oops. There's a pretty good close-up. Nice. So let me know what you think of the review. Leave a like if you liked the video. Subscribe for more. And leave a comment in the comment sections below if you got something to say. Stay awesome, stay subbed, and stay tuned for the next video. Peace. That's a wrap. I'm out.